Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Box Office Receipts for the weekend of May 18th, 2019. I'm your host Tyler Callahan, and we got the usual weekend top 5, international updates, and what is coming out this week. Let's start with the top 5 of the weekend. In first place is John Wick 3 Parabellum with $56.8 million. In second place is Avengers Endgame with $29.9 million for a current total of $771 million. In third place is Detective Pikachu with $25.1 million for a total of $94.2 million. In fourth place is A Dog's Journey at $8 million. Lastly, in fifth place is The Hustle at $6.1 million for a total of $23.2 million. So this is one of the rare weekends where I get the complete order right. John Wick 3 had a fantastic opening weekend, doing way better than the $40 million projected. This almost doubles the opening weekend of the second, which had an opening of $30 million. Avengers is still holding well, is on track to do over $800 million domestic, but is a guarantee now it will not take first place domestically all time. As of now, The Force Awakens will keep that. Also, Detective Pikachu is holding well, but it did start off with a disappointing opening, so overall it will make lower than expected. There was another movie that opened this weekend with The Sun is Also a Star, which came in at $2.5 million for 8th place. That is a bomb right there. Going over internationally, John Wick 3 has made $36.4 million for a worldwide total of $99 million so far. Detective Pikachu is now at $196 million internationally, with a worldwide total of $292.9 million. Ugly Dolls is doing very, very poorly, with only $1.6 million internationally, with a current domestic total of $17.7 million, for an overall total of $19.3 million. Yeah, that is bad. I don't know if they planned a TV show for this like Wonder Park, but I've seen toys for this, so at this point any hopes for this to turn into a franchise is dead. Lastly, Avengers Endgame is now at $1.84 billion for a worldwide total of $2.62 billion, and is now just over $160 million away from taking over Avatar and taking first place. While it is slowed down due to summer movies coming out, Endgame is still on track to beat Avatar within the next few weeks. Now this weekend is Memorial Day weekend, so numbers for this will be in a 4-day format to include the holiday. The big one, as it has been for the past few years, is a Disney movie, with this year being the live-action adaptation of Aladdin. Right now, unless the reviews coming in saying it's a train wreck, it should easily take first place. The other two movies are a small horror movie called Brightburn and an indie movie called Booksmart, which won't have too much of an impact. So my predictions for the top 5 are: in first place, Aladdin. Second place, John Wick 3. Third place, Avengers Endgame. Fourth place, Detective Pikachu. And fifth place, Booksmart. I think Aladdin will end up in the $70 million, maybe $80 million range, and Booksmart should end up around $8 to $10 million. Who do you think will be on top for Memorial Day, or what are you going out to watch? Let me know on Instagram at Tyler Callahan Media or on Twitter at Tyler Callahan 95. And that is it for this week's episode of Box Office Receipts. Have a happy Memorial Day. Thank you for listening, and see you next week.